back in my geography class. I hope all of you are doing well. Today, I'm back again to start with another new chapter. Today, we are going to start with a new chapter of Class 5 Geography, and the name of the chapter is Chapter 4 Climate. So, what we are going to learn today from this chapter? We are going to learn the definition of weather and climate. We will be able to differentiate between a weather and climate. We will also know about the elements of weather and climate and the factors that affect the climate of a place. So without wasting much of our time, let's get started and let us know about weather and climate. Days with clear sunshine makes us happy. When it is too hot, we are happier to see the clouds and have rain. But a question is bothering me. What it is? The question is that how it is sunny in the morning and rainy in the afternoon. Let me find out the answer for you. This happens because of the changes in the atmosphere of a place. Now, you may be wondering that what is atmosphere? Let us know what is atmosphere. A huge blanket of air which is a mixture of different gases that surrounds our earth is called the atmosphere. Now when you feel cold, what you do? You wrap up a blanket or you put up a sweater so that it can protect you from the cold, chilly winds and cold, chilly weather. Similarly, our earth is surrounded by a huge blanket of air which is a mixture of different gases, and this protects us from the harmful rays of the sun, and this makes our earth a suitable place which is neither too hot nor too cold for the human beings to live in. This changes in the atmosphere is known as the weather of a place. So what is a weather? The condition of the atmosphere at a particular place over a short duration of time is called what is called a weather. The weather of a place can change rapidly. So we can say that the weather of a place is not constant, rather it changes rapidly. For example, today, that is Wednesday, it is raining throughout the day. While tomorrow, Thursday, it may be a bright, sunny, windy day. So we can say that weather of a place can change from day to day. We can see that it may be bright and sunny in the afternoon, while in the evening it may be snowy. So we can say that the weather of a place can even change from hour to hour. As we can see here that in the afternoon at 1 p.m. it is bright and sunny, whereas in the evening at 7 p.m. the place experiences heavy snowfall. Thus we can conclude that the weather of a place is not constant. It fluctuates very often. It can change from day to day and even from hour to hour. Every day we use a variety of terms such as hot, cold, sunny, rainy, cloudy, etc. to describe weather conditions. Actually, these terms explain the atmospheric conditions. Now let us know that on what the weather conditions of a place depends on. Weather conditions depends on temperature, which is defined as the degree of hotness or coldness of the air pressure, which is defined as the force exerted onto a surface by the weight of the air, movement of wind, which is defined as movement of air from high pressure to low pressure area, humidity, which is defined as the amount of moisture, that means the amount of water vapor present in the air, and precipitation, which is defined as the amount of rainfall. All these are known as the elements of weather and climate. So what is weather? Let us recapitulate what we have learned. Weather is the day-to-day condition of the atmosphere at a place with respect to the temperature, pressure, rainfall, speed of the wind, humidity, etc. And that is called the weather at that place. Weather is so important that there is daily forecast, that means daily predictions about weather in the television, radio, and in the newspapers. That means we can get to know that whether it's going to be raining today or whether it's going to be bright, sunny day today. And these are very important for us to know about the condition of the weather every day, and that we can easily know from the weather forecast in the television, radio, and in the newspapers. Now let us know what do we call the study of the weather. The study of the weather is called meteorology, and the scientist who studies and predicts weather is called a meteorologist. Now let us know what is a climate. What is a climate? The average weather condition of a place over a long period of time, that is for about 30 to 40 years, is called the climate of a place. Let us understand with the help of some examples. For example, if temperature at a place is high for most of the time, then it is said to have a hot climate. If it has a heavy rainfall in addition to high temperature, then we say the climate of that place is hot and wet climate. A place that has low or cool temperature for a majority of the time during the year, it is said to have cold climate. You can well understand the definition of the climate, which is the average weather conditions or weather pattern of a place over a long period of time, that is about 30 to 40 years. Now we will also notice that the different type of climate affect the type of houses people live in. For example, Ladakh in India has a cold climate, and thus the houses here are built with flat roofs. Why? So that it can get more sunlight. Whereas Kerala, which has a wet climate, here the houses have sloping roofs. Why? So that the rainwater can flow down easily because it rains heavily here. Different places in the world have different types of climate. Climate of a place affects the people living there in many ways. The clothes they wear, the food they eat, and the type of house they live in. The climate of a place mainly depends upon average monthly or yearly temperature. That means we need to keep a record of the average monthly or yearly temperature. This means that whether most of the time in the year it is hot, or it is cold, or it is rainy, and on the basis of this we can easily identify the climate of that particular place. The climate of a place also depends on the average amount of rainfall or snowfall received in a particular place. It also depends on the average amount of rainfall or snowfall received at that place. On the basis of this, let us know about the factors that affects the climate of a place. Number 1, distance from the equator. That means how far we are located from the equator. Number 2, height above the sea level. That means at what altitude we are located at. Number 3, distance from the sea, which means how far we are located from the sea. Number 4, winds. That means here we are going to talk about the movements of the wind. And number 5, humidity, which means the amount of moisture present in the air. So what we can see that there are 5 factors that affect the climate of a place, and they are distance from the equator, height above sea level, distance from the sea, winds, and humidity. Now let us know that what do we call the study of the climate. The study of the atmosphere and the weather patterns over time is called climatology, and the people or the scientist who studies weather patterns over a period of time is called climatologist. So here we can see that the study of the climate is called climatology, and the scientist who studies weather patterns over a period of time is called a climatologist. I hope all of you understood the topics that we've covered in today's video. So what do you say? Now, isn't it quite easy for you to differentiate between weather and climate? I think now every one of you can easily define what is a weather and a climate. You also got to know about the different elements of weather and climate and the factors that affect the climate of a place. So I hope you got a very clear understanding of the topic that we have discussed in today's video. Still, if you have any problem, don't worry, I'm here for you people. Just put a comment in the comment box given below and I will give you the answer of your query. If you want to watch more videos on different topics, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and do share and like my video. I will be back soon with a new video and a new topic. Till then, take care and stay safe. Thank you.